Have you ever felt the weight of the world on your shoulders? It's a physical sensation, isn't it? A tension in your neck and back, a feeling of being crushed. We carry our worries, our fears, our anxieties around with us like a heavy backpack, and we become so focused on the weight that we can't even look up. We are like a person with a permanent crick in the neck, always looking down at our own feet, at our own problems. In the next few minutes, I want to invite you to lift your eyes. We are going to look at a psalm that has been a source of comfort and hope for countless pilgrims on their journey. It's a psalm that teaches us where to look for help when we are feeling lost and overwhelmed. By the end of our time together, I hope you will feel the weight on your shoulders begin to lift, and you will have a new, upward gaze. The psalmist begins with a question. I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? The mountains, in the ancient world, were places of power and mystery. They were where the gods were thought to dwell, but they were also places of danger, where storms could gather and enemies could hide. The psalmist looks at the mountains, at the overwhelming size of his problems, and he asks, is this where my help comes from? This is a question we all need to ask. Where do we look for help? Do we look to our own strength? To our bank accounts? To our friends? To our own intelligence? These are all mountains of a sort, and they can all fail us. The next time you are feeling overwhelmed, I want you to take a moment to be still. Close your eyes and ask yourself, where am I looking for help? Be honest with yourself. And then, gently, turn your gaze in a new direction. The psalmist answers his own question in the next verse. My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. This is a breathtaking statement. The psalmist is saying that his help does not come from the mountains, but from the one who made the mountains. His help comes from the source of all power, all strength, all life. This is not a God who is distant and uninvolved. This is a God who is intimately involved in the details of our lives. This gives us a second beautiful practice. When you are feeling small and your problems feel big, go outside. Look at the sky. Look at the trees. Look at the stars. And remember that the God who made all of this is your helper. Let the beauty and the grandeur of creation remind you of the greatness of your Creator. Let the vastness of the universe remind you of the infinite love that God has for you. We are all pilgrims on a journey, and there will be times when the road is steep and the mountains are high. But we do not have to walk alone. We have a helper, a guide, a companion who has promised to be with us every step of the way. When we learn to lift our eyes, to look beyond our problems to the one who is our help, we are filled with a new sense of hope and peace, and we are able to walk our path with a lighter step and a joyful heart. If you would like to continue this journey of faith with us, subscribe. Let's walk together.